out from really nowhere. Christopher Nkunku is favored to sign for Bayern Munich, as right now we are trying to engineer the move for Mathys Tel. So guys, if it's your first time on the channel, smash the like button, because I'm recording this video at 2 a.m. as I came out and I found more news, ridiculous amount of stories that I could not even ignore without getting the story out before I go to bed. I hope you guys read the vacation, because big things are said to happen in January. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit the like button and let's break down all today's news, massive updates and massive stories. Let's get one tiny update involving Deportivo winger Yeremay Hernandez. As we know, we are actively to finalize the deal, just trying to get the guy. At the moment, something is definitely happening behind the scene, as the player has not necessarily said no to us, but he's open to leave Deportivo in January for the right project and for the right opportunity. As we're learning right now, very interesting, as there's a possibility of Yeremay could find himself at Strasbourg. If that could happen, that could rely on Strasbourg release one of Ladoni to have a new loanee. As the margin right now have said that he's open to work with Yeremay, and the courts have opened that potential that Caleb Wally could be sacrificed, because right now he's dealing with a shoulder injury and he's out for the next couple of weeks. Realistically, he could rely to us, and then he can stay here, get a new loan move for the next summer, as Yeremay could replace him right there. For me, as you guys know, Diego Marrera has came in this Strasbourg team and he has become a left back, and for me, so Caleb Wally leaving is not going to be a big deal. Let's get out the other quick updates away surrounding Marc Guehi. Currently, there is a bit of price and valuation with Crystal Palace and ourselves, as Crystal Palace value Marc Guehi at 60 million and the value Chalaba at 20 million. That's important, because our plan this window is to sell so we can buy. As we all agree on this, I think for us is sell Chalaba and then include him in that deal, so can allow for us Crystal Palace can give us Marc Guehi. But the valuation is kind of different. I feel sorry for Chalaba for being played around like this, but it's a game, man. Using Crystal Palace, using Trevor Chalaba against Crystal Palace, as you guys know, Marc Guehi's contract, if he reaches in summer, he will drop very down his value, so Crystal Palace cannot take this chance of not selling him this window. The best for them is to do the tactical change for us, because time is running out for Trevor Chalaba. They know Marc Guehi is not signing another contract, so they're gonna have to do it. If they don't do it, and then his value is gonna drop down, dramatically reduced in summer. So don't forget this. We still have a sell-on clause included in that original sale that took us early to Crystal Palace. So as this window goes on, there's a greater pressure on Crystal Palace to sell Marc Guehi. Hopefully they could find a respectfully middle ground and sell him to us, because as the news are dropped today that Chelsea's first choice center back to sign this season is Marc Guehi, but it's gonna require us have to sell some players in January to get more income, and I will discuss about the latest exit in the later news. But get out the small updates away. So let's talk about the biggest update of the day involving Nkunku and Mathys. So it's been broken down in Germany and said Chelsea that Bayern Munich, they want Christopher Nkunku, and at the moment, the reports are being revealed that we have whole talks of possible of Mathys Tel, as we are main inquiries of the young attacking player. We start with things. Let's start with Nkunku first and end with Mathys. At the moment, Bayern, their director, they want Christopher Nkunku for this season, and they don't want alone. They want to buy him because they want another forward. Maybe he can play behind Harry Kane, but for us, guys, you know, for us, we need another left winger for Jadon Sancho, because you guys know Mikhail Modric, maybe he's not coming back. But Nkunku already said yes, and Floris Youngberg have not seen. And Nkunku already agreed personal terms with him because Nkunku realized there's no space for him at Chelsea, especially Moresca have keep saying it. There's no space for Nkunku. He's now the number 9. But because due to Cole Palmer, it's hard to fit Nkunku inside and they had to fit Joao Felix in the team. And Nkunku wants to become that part of that French national team for 2026 World Cup. So he needs minutes, he needs to play. So if he thinks at Bayern Munich they'll give him an opportunity, he wants to play at the highest level. He's entering his prime years and he going back to the league he already knows. For playing back, they have said that Bayern they want Nkunku regardless, even if Mathys is not coming on our way, but they still want him. No loans, they want to buy him, and Bayern they only include Tel if it's an idea, so to make the transfer easier, easier for Chelsea and for them. But Nkunku, for me, I already said it, man. He's a fantastic player. How can Nkunku fit out at Bayern Munich? Maybe with him, he will be behind Harry Kane, or maybe on Musiala on the left and Mane or Alice on the right. For me, I think it will be good for him. This will be good for him because we know, man, this guy is so talented. That will be, I think, for us, if you get Mathys at Chelsea, it will be exciting for us because he can play as a wide forward, he can play as a number 9, and you guys, for the past couple of days, we've been missing a lot of chances. But now we focus on the biggest part. Now we discuss on Mathys Tel. There have been exploring talks around of the swap deal. But the swap deals are kind of incredible difficult these days, man. Swap deals don't really happen in football. So I don't know how this one gonna happen, but it tend to be the same case because Mathys Tel have a recent conversation with his coach, and he said he wants to see at Bayern and succeed. But he's not the only one. He's not the only one at Bayern who's a youngster who wants to succeed. There's so many. But the player, maybe he doesn't want to sign for us. But I want to say this, man, never play with our directors. But one thing I want to say this, man, one thing I want to say, even if we don't sign him, Bayern Munich, they have money to still sign Christopher Nkunku. If we can just persuade Tel to sign for us, it will be good. If you can promise him minutes to be a number 9 or play on the wings, maybe, because you have seen Jackson struggling, because don't get me wrong, man. Tel is a super talent. He's a super truck. If he wants to play at high level, because this season he has not been getting minutes, man. I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. But for me, he is physical and fast, man. He's like a pure 9, man. You remember like R9 has like a stocky move in the box. Physically, he's always there, man. And I've seen him on the ball. He does not really get bullied on the ball until people always foul him. He can dribble, he can take on his man, and he can finish. And Tel still gonna have the same energy to start Bayern right now, because he knows now Bayern are gonna sign Nkunku, because it's gonna be hard for him to get minutes, because Nkunku is gonna be the guy they're signing for big money and the guy they want him to start. So I don't really know, because since Thomas Tuchel, he has not been getting minutes. Since Thomas Tuchel, he has only had 11 appearances, only 2 starts. He has 0 goals this season. Last season was much better than this season. So for me, I think Tel is a young talent. He needs to play. He needs minutes. He's only 19 years old. And I think coming at Chelsea, as we know, Christopher Nkunku is struggling as a number 9. He can play in that role better, and he can always come for Jackson, even start for some games, even do way much better than we all expected. But I don't know what you guys think. But for me, Tel will be a good talent for us, because people talk about Tel and you always think him is like a number 9, unless we are really offering him that competition striker role along Nicola Jackson. But I wonder if we have something to go through. Unless the club like Villarreal, they'll express the Tel to sign him, and Dortmund, they've been expressing to sign him. But if we can convince him, we always tend to do it, man. But for me, it's all even say like Tel, can we sign? How do you guys feel about this one? Because for me, I don't think it's about signing. I don't think. But the only thing I'm so disappointed is this: like, we've been signing a lot of young players, a lot of talent, but we need to get an experience, man. That's what I was expecting in this transfer window. But if we can get Tel and we get Liam Delap too from Ipswich, I've seen some news today from when Delap. If we can get him and get Tel, for me, I'll be happy. That would be a good transfer window. But one thing I wanna say, Tel has not have things easy. He has not have a good season, man. Maybe absolutely, if he comes in and he fight for for his spot at Chelsea along the other talents, when we're trying to secure the Champions League football, it's a big tall order, because we have a lot of attacking players, man. Because when I talk, I mean Callum Modric, he's no longer in the squad. So I think the squad is already preparing for the future away from Modric already. Sad that he's going away like this, but we're Chelsea, man. We're Chelsea Football Club. He did this to himself, so I'm not. But one thing I wanna say, man, the never-ending recruitment. We keep signing players in and out, and I don't know, man. I keep feeling so bad about this one. Every time we keep recruiting players, selling. I guess this is the model they want. I guess this is what they wanted, man. But for me, I think Tel will be a good talent for Chelsea, for us. If he come to the club, let's see what can happen, man. I don't know you guys your thought on this one, but for me, Tel will be a good player. And guys, let me know in the comment down below, what are your thoughts? I've seen some highlights from last season. Really not this season, because this season he has not done too much. But towards that, I would like to get him in. I get it, man. But the recruitment at Chelsea is not good, man. If you are like a Brighton team, a Brighton club, maybe you'll be happy to see the talents, to see all this, you'll be happy. But at Chelsea, we need to build a squad. We need to build a big squad. Because when we keep finding ourselves like this, we cannot build anything from this, man. Big up you guys for watching the video. That's all the news for today, guys. Let me know in the comment down below, what are your thoughts in the comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care of yourself, and God bless you.